I'm joined by Gatemen All-Star Charlie Warren. And Charlie, I talked to you earlier this week and you said the most exciting part about the All-Star game is the gear and specifically the hat. Has it lived up to your expectations?
Yeah, now that I got it, I might as well just leave. So we got to come out here and play and rock the gear.
So far, what has your experience been like as an All-Star?
A lot of great players are here, so hopefully some great competition happens tonight.
Now, last year you played in the Cape League and you didn't make the All-Star team. What does it mean to you that this year you were able to come out and get a position on this team?
Well, last year I didn't have the greatest season, but this year I came out, just prepared myself from my college season, and came out and did work.
Now you're going to be playing in front of a much larger crowd tonight, and a lot of the crowd is going to be scouts in attendance. What is that like for you as a player?
I think everybody here probably just blanks it out. They just go out and play. They don't really worry about the scouts. They just want to do their best and see what happens.
Well, Charlie, the gear looks great, and we're excited to see you do some great work tonight on the field. I'm joined by starting catcher for the All-Star game, Nick Sierra. And Nick, what was your reaction when you got selected for this All-Star team, and what does it feel like to be here today?
Just a lot of excitement. Really grateful to have this opportunity. And a lot of my friends are here, so it's just gonna be a really fun day. Relaxing, just to show what we can do.
Now, what special things have you guys gotten to do so far as an All-Star team?
We just kind of hung out upstairs in the school, had a meal, as like all the All-Stars had a meal. We got our shirts and stuff, and then we just came down here, and we've been kind of hanging out for BP so far, and then the home run derby will probably be a lot of fun in a little bit.
Now you're going to be playing in front of a much larger crowd, and a lot of the crowd is going to be scouts. What kind of mental approach does that change going into this game?
Just trying to keep it simple, not doing too much, just what we do day in and day out every day, what we work on, and not trying to do too much. That's probably the most important thing.
Now you're the starting catcher for the All-Star game. You're probably catching for Blake Fox. Have you guys talked about the difference in catching? You call the pitches that he throws, and is it going to be any different than a regular Gatemen game?
Probably not. I mean, maybe in the aspect that he's probably only throwing one inning, maybe two at the most. But probably one, and we can just go out there and throw whatever we want in that first inning instead of maybe trying to go at length for 5 or 6 innings.
What goals do you have heading into today's game?
Just have a lot of fun. It's a relaxing day, a lot of fun, show off for the fans, and just have a lot of fun.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us as Nick Sierra starting catcher for the Western Division in the All-Star game. I'm joined by Gatemen All-Star David McKinnon. And David, you've kind of been the story of this Gatemen team because you came on as a temporary contract player and now you've made it here to the All-Star game. What's it feel like today?
It's a pretty cool feeling, I didn't really expect to make the All-Star game. Obviously, I was just trying to make it on the team, so it's kind of a blessing.
So today you're going to be playing in front of a much larger crowd, and a lot of that crowd is going to be scouts in attendance. What does that feel like for you as a player?
It's more of a fun day, If you get a hit, you get a hit, but it's more just kind of the experience.
Now, Charlie was talking about how excited he is for this All-Star gear. Has the gear lived up to your expectations?
Yeah, it really has. The hats, I love the hats. And, Charlie's just happy that he gets the stuff. He care less about the game, really, but I'm more excited for the game, but I'm happy with the hat, and the shirt's pretty cool, too.
Do you have any goals heading into tonight?
Don't strike out. That's about it. I don't really have any goals other than that. I just don't want to strike out.
I'm joined by the starting pitcher for the All-Star game tonight, Blake Fox. And Blake, this morning I saw you at Riverside Cafe, and it seems to be a trend for you. Days you're starting, you head into Riverside and have breakfast. What's that routine like?
Well, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a routine. I just know Riverside Cafe has got some good food, and so I like going and having breakfast food. And the people are nice there working there, so, you work there as well, so I guess that's a testament to her. But I just like going and waking up and getting my day started. And so, getting ready for today, that's not hard because it's exciting. A lot of these guys, everybody deserves to be out here. So just getting to come out here and compete against some of the best, it's unbelievable.
You said getting out here today and getting ready is not hard because it's exciting. Does the preparation change from any regular start that you would have?
No, everything stays the same. Like Andy Pettit said, everything's got to be Groundhog Day. So no matter the situation, everything's just got to be repetitive. And so, no, nothing changes.
Now, if we would have asked you a couple months ago, you wouldn't have thought that you would even be playing in the Cape Cod Baseball League. You were hoping to go to the draft. What has this experience been like for you?
Definitely happy to be out here. When I didn't get drafted, it was a little disappointing, but at the same time, God works in different ways, and His plan's different than mine. And sometimes it's just hard to understand that, but once you start seeing how His plan's unfolding for your life, then, I mean, it's unbelievable. So.
The East end up winning the All-Star game by the score of 1-0, but the Gatemen get a player of their own taking home co-MVP honors. It's starting pitcher for them and relief pitcher in this game, Ian Hamilton, and you come out, fire a scoreless inning. Scouts were pretty much raving about your stuff tonight. What was the mentality going in facing some of the best hitters in the Cape?
Honestly, I was just trying to throw as hard as I can, trying to throw fastballs. I think, like I said, two or less breaking pitches, so I was just going for fastballs, seeing if they could hit it or not.
Now, this game being hosted at Spillane, any added significance that it's the home field that you play every single home game on?
Well, I was looking forward to it until they said we couldn't have any fires out there, so I was kind of mad about that. But the mound held up nice, and it was nice to have somewhat of a home field feel to it.
Your freshman season at Washington State, you earn All-American honors. You lead the Pac-12 in saves as well. And then this past season, the save opportunity is not as plentiful, but still a great season for you. Where does this honor, co-MVP of the All-Star game, rank in all your other accolades?
It's definitely probably the best one so far because out here it's top talent, and especially having an All-Star team and basically an All-Star league and being MVP of that. So I think it's pretty important.
Ian Hamilton, co-MVP for the West All-Star team. He'll be starting on the mound for the Gatemen here in the new future and a key part of their playoff push.